It'll not be recorded, by the way.
What?
The stream.
Okay.
Okay, just let me know. Hi. Hello. I'm Sierra. I'm not doing this today, but I'm here as a stand-in for right now. She'll be here in a minute. Hello. She's coming. I don't know. Maybe.
What's that?
They asked me to get to see Luna.
Huh?
They want to know if they want to see Luna or not. I said I don't know. I said maybe.
Oh, yes, possibly at the end of the live. Hi, Karen. Okay, Sierra. Sierra's my assistant. Sierra's my assistant today. Let me see something. Hold on. There we go. I know you can hear Luna because she's in the other room. My son is with her. So yeah. So once we get started, you guys will see. Afternoon, Melissa. You get to see all this. But I first wanted to share like a couple of my favorite gifts from Christmas. Not my hair, obviously, but I'm trying to get it so it's not so flat looking. Okay, so my mother-in-law saw this Stitch notebook and got it for me for Christmas. It's so cute. It's got like little divider tabs, right? That each of them have a different Stitch pose. So it's really cute. It's really, really cute. It's going to be great for my organizing for 2024. Which next live is going to be all about organizing for 2024. How to prep plan for what are they called? Craft shows, craft fairs, and all that kind of stuff. Like how to know how much to prepare and all that other kind of stuff. Just like a quick organization about how I do it. Because obviously I run so many different things that Tori was like, it'd be really awesome if you did that for the new year. I was like, that's a good one. This is my second. Look at that. It is so cute. So my friend Monica, she's the one who introduced me to George over at Fierce Kitten Studios. She got me this cup. And I love it. So, yes. I'm super excited. Yay. So I got this cup. My mother-in-law also got me a t-shirt with Stitch on it. And it says, Ohana. Right? Ohana? Is that what it said on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it said Ohana. And then, my husband got me this really warm toboggan. It's kind of warm today out, so I didn't really need to have it. But this really warm toboggan that is just feels so good. It's like fleece lined, like really nice and soft, and then outside it's crocheted, so it's really flexible. So when I'm wearing my hair up, down, or whatever, it's really good. So I hope your holidays were good too. Feel free to comment and let me know what your favorites were this year. Luna will be making a presents towards the end. All right, so we're making Luna a dog bed. Today, we're going to be making her a dog bed. And with this dog bed, there's no pattern. I'm actually doing this one as a mock-up first to see how I like the sizing of it compared to her before I make it full-blown, the really big size. So this one will be the one that stays here at the studio, and then the next one I make, it's going to be the one that goes to the house. And that's the one that's going to go inside her big crate. So Luna is expected to be a big dog. We'll be lucky if she stays under 50 pounds. So obviously this one is probably going to get upsized and everything like that from there. But let me take these little fun things out of the way so I don't knock anything down. And I'm going to put this guy right here behind me. All right, I'm going to push you guys down so you guys can see better what I'm doing. There you go. That good? Oh yeah, that's good. All right, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Perfect. Clips, chargers, clippies, all kinds of stuff. I got this thing. This way. You guys are the opposite direction. So I got this thing here. It's like a beefed up version of a steam guide. Like it goes down and then you have to pick it up. Like it really picks. Like you have to really like. It doesn't do anything here because it's not metal, but right here is metal, so it's like really pick it up. And that might become in handy. All right, so materials. Material-wise, let me get you guys backed up just a tiny bit. So you guys can see more of the table, because it's going to be a big adventure. There we go. I don't think that did absolutely anything. Oh, there we go. Okay. So you guys can see this more. Hello. All right. So here is the materials. I've got a nice fleece. This I got at Joann's in a remnant for $3. And it was like 3/4 of a yard. So, because it was like on sale plus remnant and all that other stuff. So it was like super cheap. I was like, that's perfect for me to test it on. This is a piece of waterproof canvas that I have as it's a scrap. And all I'm going to do is sew these two together. And there's going to be a seam in the middle, but for me to try it out to see how things go, I say it's worth it. So there's this. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I ordered this from, I ordered this, which is actual like foam, like cut up pieces of foam I'm going to put inside the bed. If it works really well, I'll order another pack. I think it was like $10. And it's like 2.5 pounds of memory foam filling, pillow stuffing. So it's really packed. Like this is packed. I can't wait till I open it and it just expands. Also, what I'm going to be using is a extra loft quilt batting. Right there, extra loft batting. So this is going to be good for the top of it, so that I can so it's so smoother, so it's not so ripply with this. So it's just going to help the texture of it. I don't think Luna's going to mind either way. For her, she's going to be comfortable, but I say do it. Okay, so I'll get these things out of the way, and then I'll tell you step by step. Hi, Shanova. I was just showing everybody like a couple of my favorite gifts from Christmas. Oh, and then telling them what supplies we needed. I'll have to show you, Shanova, because you will appreciate this. So my friend Monica got me this. And my mother-in-law found this notebook that has a bunch of stitch.
No, she didn't.
Who was it?
That was Dwight.
Junior?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I am such a bad mom. This was my son who gave this to me. My son bought me this. Voila! And my daughter got me something really cool too. What did you get me?
I got you a mug.
Oh, the princess mug. Guys, she got me this really amazing princess mug. I can't share it here because it's at the house, because it's staying at the house, because there's no way that I am going to even. I've been using that mug for everything. I've been using it for water. I've been using it for coffee. I've been using it for everything. I can't believe I forgot about the mug. I got so excited. I was screeching. I was like squeaking like a little piglet. All right. So these are the materials you're going to need. You're going to need a half a yard of waterproof canvas or some type of, I would say, non-stretch fabric, something that's really going to hold its structure for the base of the bed. And then a nice soft fleece for the top of the bed. And we're going to do this a lot like I did with the baby play floor mat thing, where we're putting a channel around and stuffing the channel. But I learned my lesson. I need to have a wider channel. So last time I think I did 3 inches. I'm going to do 4 inches this time, just to make sure that I can get in there. But how I finally got all the stuffing in is I got a pair of tongs, like long tongs, like, you know, the grill tongs. And I picked up some stuffing and I stuffed it in and then held the stuffing and let it go. That's how I did it. It took forever, but I got it done. All right, let's get started, guys. All right, let's get started. All right, Luna will be making an appearance later, closer towards the end. Don't worry about me. All right, so because I'm using scraps, I have this in 2 pieces. So I made this to be 1 inch smaller than the fleece, because I wanted to have the fleece, 1, I'm going to make the channel around, and 2, I want it to kind of like have like a bubble effect on the edges, so that you're not seeing this as much as you are the fleece. I'm making this up as I go. So, hey, why not? I got the materials for it. Let's go for it. This is all scrap material, like I said, that I have lying around. That was a remnant. Let's go for it. Let's see if it works. All right, so I'm going to be using this handy little tool when I go to do my my ring, but I'm not going to use it right now. But it's really cool because it's really heavy duty, but it's got this lip here so you can pick it up with it right there. I'll put a link in that. I'll try to remember to put links for all this stuff in the description box. That was an Amazon buy. The memory foam poly stuff, that was the polyfill, and the memory foam was both off of Amazon as well. Waterproof canvas, me. Waterproof canvas, me, and the flannel is Joann Fabrics. The rare time I actually got there before they closed. Because here locally, Joann Fabrics closes at 5 o'clock, Monday through Fridays. And then on Saturdays, they're open from like 11 to 7. So instead of 9 to 5, I'm not really sure how that's working, but apparently they've done some kind of analytical thing or something and saying that those are their peak times, so it's efficient, more efficient for them staffing wise, since they're having staffing issues, just to do it that way. All right. Excuse this handy dandy thing. What I'm doing is just kind of like helping press that down a little bit, just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Hey, Christine. Hello. Your cupcake box is shipping today. Oh, Shanova, I need to send you the shipping label for the person who won the mini backpack, the Sad Rainbow. I just gotta send you their shipping label. Perfect. Okay, Christine, watch the replay. See you later, girl. All right, so what you also can do is if you wanted to, you could stitch down each of these sides if it's just like popping up too much for you. You can do that. But this is going to have stuffing in it and all kinds of stuff, so I'm okay with it. So, alrighty then. All right, so now we need to do the, that's interesting. I'm just having like a brainstorm. I'm thinking if I have an opening here other than the side, but now, yeah, because then this here is a less visible seam. I might do that. We'll see. So here, hand me the gray oval. Yep. Thank you. All right, so now we're going to put pretty sides touching. And like I said, this is an inch smaller than this. So you're going to have to find your center points. You want pretty sides touching. This is the pretty side. This is the wrong side. How you know it's the right pretty side, because the pretty side is shinier and the nap is nice. And then the back side, the wrong side, the nap is not quite as lifted, I would say. So it's not much of a nap on this part. It feels more condensed. I'm not gone yet. Our minds are on the same page. I'm getting ready to make custom fit beds for my truck. Oh, that's awesome. That's going to be awesome, Christine. So this is the wrong side. It doesn't have as much peel like this one here, as you can see more of the nap. Like when you go one way, it's smooth, and then when you go the opposite direction, it lifts. So that's how you know that this is the right side. If you were doing anything that was directional and you wanted the nap to go down, then you have to make sure that the top is, when you smooth it down, would be the same direction. But this one is in oval, so it doesn't really matter. All right, but I am going to do my marks and marking my centers and all that lovely stuff. All right, so right here, right there. Christine, I'm sure we're going to want to see lots of pictures of that. Custom beds for the truck. All right, this is not wanting to work. I'm having snip issues. There we go. All right, now to get the center of this, the flat portion, I'm going to take both of my centers at the top of the oval, put them together. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to snip both of these portions. Boop, boop. Okay, so that's good for that. Now I already know my centers on here because it's the seam. So all I have to do to these is just get it like that, fold it over one more time, quarter it like an oval pizza. A pizza pie. Yeah, pizza pie. Which reminds me, I haven't had pizza in a long time, and I feel like having pizza.
What are you talking about? I had pizza the other day.
But I didn't eat any of it because it was all pepperoni.
Yeah, okay. You could have taken a little from your own.
I can't do that. You know that. I get sick. All right. handy dandy clips. All right, so what I'm going to do, just so that I know where to start and stop, okay, is I'm going to do a clip for my start and a clip for my end. But first, let me get all of my squares. Y'all know how long it takes me to make something. It probably won't be done for retreat. It won't be done in time for the retreat, right, Shanova? I bet it will be, especially if you're motivated to show it off. Christina, I have faith in you. It's squares. Kind of. Maybe. All right, so this is bigger than the bottom one, okay? So what I'm going to do is make sure that I get this nice and lined up. Like I said, this is going to be bigger. I like to put the bigger side at the bottom because the feed dogs like feed it in. So I have to change my directions of my clips. I just remembered that. Okay. Guys, I've been dealing with like this crazy like thing that my hands are going numb. It's really weird. And it's mostly when I just don't move them as much. So like right now they're not numb, but they'll just go numb when I just am not doing anything with them. And it's strange. Mostly this hand. So my daughter has pretty much like told me I have to go to the doctor or she's going to hurt me. Right, my love? Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Kathy. I wouldn't say you're late. I would say you came in time before the action started. Because all right now we're doing is just clipping. Hello. Shanova, you might want to think about this make. You would need a bolt or two for Loki. Yeah, she would need a lot for Loki. Loki is a beautiful big dog. I guess Shanova is the person who kind of convinced me to have a big dog. I didn't know that I wanted a big dog until I got Luna. Because I sure wanted like a little tiny lap dog, you know, like not necessarily one you carry around in your purse, but one that was small enough that it would fit, you know, comfortably between the kids in the vault. Which does not happen because she's almost bigger than them. Darn it!
Isn't it a good thing Luna isn't in here?
I know, right? Can you hand me the little bowl thing that Dwight gave me so that I can get my clips? Thank you. I don't need them both. Thank you. These are where I keep my spares. So yeah, I didn't even know I wanted a big dog. But after talking with Christine, you love the weenies. Yeah, the wiener dogs. Yeah, wiener dogs are fun. But after talking to Shanova a couple of times, because sometimes we'll just video chat each other and just talk or just sew. She sews, I'm sewing. Every so often we'll say something or whatever. It's more like just hearing each other sewing and stuff, and if we have a question or whatever. But it's really cool because after like talking with Shanova and seeing Loki several times, I'm like, oh, but he's so adorable. I have 3 Chihuahuas and have been all over, but always need another one. Oh, but have, yeah. Oh, beds all over. Okay. Gotcha. You can always have another one, right? All right, so I'm going to do my opening. Oh, let's see here. I want it to be big enough that I can comfortably lay out all the stuff. So I'm going to go. That should be big enough to go in there. All right, guys, let's get this party started. All right. Okay. I'm going to leave that one there and hand that one to Sierra. Jingle, jingle. Jingle bells. Inside joke. All right, so now I'm going to go all the way around. The large portion is down. The waterproof canvas, which is 1 inch smaller all the way around than the bigger piece. All right. I'm doing a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. I'm using the same thread that I normally do with bag making just because I know my dog and I want to make sure it stays together. The smaller the dog, the more you can have in the same room than as a big dog. That's true, Laura. Okay, I have to run. Have fun. Okay, all right, Christine. Yeah, so I love my big dog. She's gonna be huge. Was that him taking her out?
That was him.
Now, just to be like transparent, Luna is the first dog I've had as an adult. I've had cats prior to hold on a second. I had them when I met my husband, when we were just dating. But he's severely allergic to fur. So, you okay? So I couldn't have my cats when we decided to move in together. So I rehomed my kitties. And then I was like, okay, but I do want to have like a hyperallergenic dog at some point, right? So I don't know, how many years is that? Years 15.
Yes, I am. What are you trying to
That was like 17 years ago that I gave up my cats. And so for about the last 10 years, I've been harassing my husband, asking him if it was time yet to get a dog. Finally, he's like, yes, I think it's time. And I was like, yay! And it just so happened that his business partner in real estate, she's a breeder. She's been a breeder for a long time. And she gifted us Luna. And she has been the best thing ever. Ever, ever, ever. Grabbing my pinking shears. Going around the curves. It's not so much for the fleece as it is more for the waterproof canvas. And again, knowing my dog and what she currently does with her bed, I'm probably going to stitch this twice. I'm probably going to go through and stitch it again. Because I know my lovey dovey, she is rough on her toys and rough with her stuff, period. Okay. I think what we'll do is at the end, we'll probably see if she'll sit in the dog bed for the outtake. How's that? Outtake end screen. I don't know what it's called anymore. I'm still in YouTube University, guys.
I don't think anyone ever gets out of YouTube University.
You don't think anybody gets out of YouTube University? Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying. I try. Yeah, you love dogs. Laura, you love dogs, but you have cats now. Yeah. I'm at the time I'm an animal lover altogether. So cats, dogs, I'm good with either of them personally. But at the time that I had my cats, I lived in an apartment and I didn't have room for a dog. I guess I could have like one of those little, wiener dogs or chihuahuas, but I just thought the cats would be easier, especially since I traveled. Yes, honey.
Can I grab a pop?
Corn. What's popcorn?
Popcorn?
No, pop.
He's helping with the ice cream stuff. That's fine.
Thank you.
Keep up with
I
Luna,
will.
okay?
I tied her to a chair for you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. All right, so I'm going to go in through and stitch again. Really, really, really close. Really close. Because I want to really enforce those stitches. You guys can tell when I'm concentrating because I'm quiet.
No.
I couldn't find my phones. All right, now.
White juice. And in this one.
Turn it right side out. All right, look at that. Ooh, that's fancy. You guys can't even see it. It's so big. Okay. All right, so it's nice. Oh, it's so soft. Okay, so I'm going to take my hand in here and really push out these curves just to make sure everything is nice and pushed out. Daddy needs me to call him when he finishes. When I finish. Daddy needs me to call him when I'm done. No. Okay. All right. So now for this, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a ledge all the way around. Okay. So now looking at that, I mean, she can curl up in there, but this is not going to be much bigger than, I mean, it's a little bit bigger than the bed she has now, but not by much. I'm thinking about it, like when I do the little thing around, okay, it's going to be kind of hard for
her to get in and stay and be comfortable.
but it's the one for here, so I'm probably going to have to make it a lot bigger for the one at the house. What do you think?
But why does it have to be that big? Little thing around.
Because I can't put my hand in it to put the stuffing in. But if we stuff it as I sew it, that might work. Hey, Grandma. Grandma's on. All right, so if I stuff it as I move along, that should work. Right, Sarah? If I stuff it as I move?
Okay, that'll work.
Can you get me the polyfill? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm rolling this forward. Okay. Oh, poor thing. Try with the gusset for the bigger one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was trying to do this one being like a very simple one, you know, like not too much math, not too much like technique into it, but I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to draft one with the gusset for her actual one. I'm not sure why I just said that because I'm going to obviously stitch it and stuff it. So there we go. Oh, my babies. She wants her mamas. Okay. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups. All right, let's see. This thing. All right, so this is the thing I'm going to be using as my guide here. You guys can't see that. I'm doing it. Three-inch. Let's see. 3-inch. That's pretty big. We're doing it as a 2-inch since I'm only I'm stuffing as I go. So let's do a 2-inch. Okay, there we go. All right, let me see if I can move you guys just a little bit closer on this side. There. Hopefully you guys can see that. Oh yeah, that's better. So you guys can see my little plate thingy. Okay. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna get started. I almost feel like getting started. I don't know. Well, we'll see. We shall see. I don't want to quite get started at the same spot here, just a little bit before that. Yes, I made one with foam, like a big pillow for my Basset niece. Oh, that's awesome. Like a big pillow, yeah. And this is like literally just helping me guide all the way around. It's not like it has to be absolutely perfect by any means, but it's good practice. All right, I'm gonna stop there for a second, and I'm gonna stuff from both ends, and then see how that works. Sierra, inside that little container right there next to the seat, there's a white container, and there's these like white looking sticks. If you could hand me one of those sticks, that would be awesome. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. This is a stuff as you go kind of thing. There we go. Not too shabby. Oh, goodness. I could obviously take it off, stuff it, and then keep stitching. But what's the challenge? What's the challenge in that, guys? And then I think I can go this direction, like this way too. Oh yeah, I can go that way. See? Great minds think alike. I'm sure all of you guys were thinking that. Oh, call service. Someone's trying to get a hold of me. I can't answer the phone because I am on a live. The crazy thing is a lot of people don't know that I have a YouTube channel, so they don't know that at Wednesdays from 2 to 4 I am otherwise occupied. Oh, nice. Turning out so cute. Look at that. Stuff and go. Stuff and go. So for this one, I'm just going to use the batting. I don't think I'm going to use the little foam memory foam thing because it's just not big enough for it. I have to really make it like twice as big to really use up the foam for it to feel like a nice comfy thing. Okay, get some more stuffing. I literally have a hamper full of batting right next to me. That's how we do it for class because it's just easier to access and it's just keeps it from getting everywhere kind of thing. If you had it in the box and the bag rips and everything, and in the box it's all torn up. And so my kids instructor, Miss Hillary, is the one who actually thought of the basket idea. And I was like, you are a genius. She's really into like organizing and stuff, which was the biggest reason I love her so much, because I'm not organized and she is. What did I just do with it? Did you guys see what happened to that white sticky lipstick? Did I leave it in here somewhere? Sierra, can you see the white stick? Did I drop it or something?
Are you sure it's not in the book?
Oh, it's in here. I told you. I'd be losing my mind. Alright, let's see. Get this in. So sewing wise, it doesn't take very long, but stuffing it does. Note to self, it's easier to do it. Stuff as we go rather than stitch and then stuff from this direction, at least. So it's just not wanting to get in there. I'm not gonna struggle. I'm going to make progress, people. And maybe that's why, because it's just kind of got really tight there. Okay, so now let's snip there and snip here. No one's even gonna know that I started and stopped unless you look at the bottom of this thing. The only other person that's gonna know is Sierra, and she is not paying attention. She's watching Percy Jackson series.
Actually, no, I finished that. That was only 3 episodes.
You finished it? It was only 3 episodes?
I finished it pretty fast.
Was it really good?
It was really good.
Did you enjoy your surprise?
I did. You knew about it too, didn't you?
I did.
You did.
I did.
Okay, mean of you.
Why?
You did tell me.
I made sure you were here,
Yeah, okay.
right?
Yeah.
Because I could have been like, oh yeah, she stopped by the studio today.
Yeah.
Why are you doing all that? One of my daughter's really good friends from elementary school came by today. Her brother came to get alterations done on his Marine uniforms. And so I knew that they were coming. But Sierra didn't know that they were coming. And so I heard them like coming out of the, because my office is like right in front of the parking lot, so I can hear when people come in, or at least cars come. And I'm like, Sierra, there's someone at the door. Come get the door. And she's like, okay. And then here comes her friend Eliza walking in the door. And I think she like had to like take like 3 seconds to figure out like, I know this person.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but the last time I saw her, she had really short hair.
Yeah.
And it was like also short.
Yeah. So it was kind of funny. it was adorable. My daughter turned burgundy. You don't turn red, you turn burgundy.
That's not my fault.
It's funny. She turned burgundy. Oh, that was fun. Her mom knew about it, and I knew about it, obviously. And then Eliza did not know. She did not know. Her daughter did not know. So both of us knew, but the girls didn't know. So it was fun. It was fun. Right, Sarah? Yeah, you know you love me. I'm sure this is exactly how they do dog beds in manufacturing companies.
Yes.
No, they don't. This is way too much work. If they'd be like, nope. You know what they probably do though? They probably have like the polyfill like in a roll, like almost like a rope, and then they just kind of like put it in, as you know. If you didn't know what my sound effects were, means sewing. Okay, I'm coming to the end. I gotta put my polyfill in too before, not my polyfill, my yeah, the extra loft batting in before I get too far. I may try that next time, just kind of like doing a roll of it first and then putting it in. That might work better. But I'm doing a gusset next time. Alright, so I've got some of this batting that needs to go inside. This way. Alright, so let me take this off for a second because I need to put this inside. I'm just trimming away the extra, like right here. Just trimming it off. So it just kind of sits in there. When I first got started, I didn't quite know how much I was going to need, so I just kind of cut out a rectangle that was close to the measurement that I used. I made this originally 24 inches long, and I think it was like 14 inches wide. Because I'm like, Luna's not that long yet. Okay, but once you put in a little thing around it, it sure is. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm quartering it, taking it, putting it inside the opening, and then unfolding it. Now, kind of like you have to kind of use your imagination a little bit to kind of be like, okay, is it flat enough yet? Okay, so that's there. I'm going to hold this one there. There we go. There we go. Awesome sauce. We are almost there. All right, so we are going to finish off this channel. Then we can close out this hole. All right, I'm making sure it's flat at the bottom. There was trying to be a little pucker. And then come back to where it started. Big stitch. Okay. So we have that done. Okay. Oh, this is nice and like fluffy. Excuse me. I'm gonna try to see if I can move some of this fluff down. There we go. There we go. And then add some more right in here. Okay. We're almost done. I know, right? That's like an hour. Usually it's 2 hours. I'm going to close up with hand stitching. I'm going to close the opening with hand stitching. And then we can get Miss Luna in here for her debut. And see how she likes it. Yeah, I think the gusset will allow for everything to be a little bit more uniform. I'm gonna look forward to that one. I may draft it up tonight. Put it in the pattern making software. And see how I can, in my mind, how it's going to come together and visualize it. Since it'll be with a gusset, Okay, so now that I'm getting to this part here, where I'm going to be closing it, I kind of like to pinch and kind of like make my line of where the seam is going to be, and then just, okay, so that's about halfway. This one's about halfway, and then just pinch it together. And I'm going to use pins here because it is so fluffy that if I don't use pins, the clips will just pop off. And we don't want them popping off when we're doing this. There we go. There we go. Okay. Just like that. One more pin right there. And then I'm going to show you guys how I do my hand stitching. So I'm probably going to bring you guys in a little bit closer so you can see my point of view. It's a little wonky right now. So I'm sure you guys can see that it's kind of wonky because I haven't finished sealing it to really push the stuffing and divide it up a little bit more so it's not so twisted looking. But so let's get you guys in closer. Get my hand needle. Not that one. I like this one. Hand needle. Okay. Can you guys see that? Perfect. You guys can see. Okay. I'm trying to have it so you guys can see what okay, so the camera is right there. Okay. I have to be like, where's the camera? Okay. So here it is. Right? All right. So I'm going to do an invisible stitch. Grab my needle, get some thread. It doesn't have to be the same thread. I'm going to double it up. So I'm using this really durable quilting thread. If I can get my needle threaded. There we go. All right. Okay, so Sierra, in like 5 minutes, get Luna. Okay, and then just bring her in and then let her settle a little bit before I give her the bed. And we're going to put her down there. And I'm going to show her down there. So take the stuffing with you, please. All right, so here's what we got. So to start off with, I like to come in and just kind of come on that fold. So I may have to take this one pin out just to come and really get my leverage because I like long needles. I don't like those tiny itty bitty needles. I don't like those. There we go. So we got that started there. Okay. So fold to fold, hold it together just like that. So what we're doing is we're running a stitch on either side on the fold. So now that I've come out from the gray part, now I'm going to come what I call across the street into the green, down on that the waterproof canvas on the green under like a channel, like if we're going in the subway. So down and then back up. Okay, cross the street. You're going to channel down and across. We're going parallel, like directly parallel to the to the to the fold that we have here. We go like that. And you see the fold right there? It's parallel to it. And the biggest thing for this is just to make sure that you're coming directly across the street. You don't want to come at an angle, because if you come at an angle, then you lose the invisibility of it. So here's what happens. I pull on it. You see that? So see here, I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but you see how here I came, like, I thought it was across directly from it, but it's not. It's actually at an angle, so you could see that stitch. If it was directly across from it, you wouldn't see that stitch. But because fleece is so forgiving, you're not going to really see it, so it's not a big deal. But I am going to try to come on this side. Okay. Again, straight across. Down and back up. Okay. Darn. I just dropped one. Okay. All right. Now, the less space you have in between each of the stitches, the closer they are together, the more secure it is. So if you're making your stitch, like, I don't know, if you go down, right, and then you come, waterproof canvas is really hard to do this with, but if you go down and then come back up like all the way over here, right, that's a big distance to go across. It's not going to be a very strong hold. So I say, you know, do about a quarter, at the very most 3/8 of an inch between each stitch. But even that, you may have to just go back in and do a double one, like go back. You guys see what I'm doing? So you guys can see what I'm doing this way. Okay. I'm doing it with my left hand so you guys can see what I'm doing a little bit better on the camera angle. All right, Sierra, it's about that time. She has time to settle before we put her on camera. You know, just gotta look her best. Take that with you. Gotta have her be her best. All right, guys, Luna is coming in very soon. I'm getting final touches, and then we're gonna settle her for a second before we give her the thing. All right, so recap. This particular piece, I made this 24 inches long. I think it's 14 inches wide. And then hey babies. And then I curved the corner so that it would be more of an oval shape than it would be like straight on, what you call it, points. Because it's a little harder to do this with points. She likes to be behind my chair for some reason. What's something?
What is that? What is that? Nope.
Well, here's a jingle, jingle, jingle. Is it a jingle?
No.
No.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I can turn off the machine. I don't need it anymore.
Thank you. What are you doing?
Hey, babies. All right, so I'm just going through the other direction really fast, just as an extra precaution. You don't need to do it unless you just kind of have a rough animal like I do. All right, I'm going to finish off my stitch, and then I'm going to show you how I finish it off. Okay, so here, you see how there's not much stuffing right there. I'm going to end up, right here, it's really tight, so I'm just going to kind of like push it down that way.
No.
She loves batting.
No.
All right, so I'm going to finish it off. I'm going to make a tiny little stitch into the flannel fleece. Go and make a stitch. Go ahead, do a second time. Go in. And then instead of cutting it right there, so instead of cutting it right there where that knot is, because sometimes you can cut the knot because you're trying to get really close, I go in, push it through a little further down, hold it, kind of push on a little bit and pull, and then it just, when you snip, it just kind of goes into there. That's what I learned from making teddy bears. All right. You ready, Luna? That thing is so misshaped. All right, you guys ready? Luna! I think she's enjoying it. Hold on, I need to get you guys in a better angle with her. There we go. Can you guys see her? Oh, let me see. I can't see. Yeah, you can see her. Hi, babies. Hi. Hi, babies. Hi. Hi. Hi, Linus. Hold on. Come here, baby.
Wait a minute, Linus. Sorry, Bonnie.
Say hi, guys.
Hello. I gotta go in here.
Hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, someone's here. Someone's here. She's excited. Hold on, babies. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What are you're sitting on your leash, baby. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I don't know. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we will see you on the next one. Okay, babies. She's going. She's gone. All right, guys. Bye.